The main theme, you didn't listen to the 10-minute overview so that we should know what is in the thesis.
I think
Is this or not?
yes, but is it relevant? Does it have to be 10 or 5? As long as the even overview has been given, then we move on to the other things.
If you
Which are more relevant. I'm Didn't you?
Ladies to the secondary opponents. I don't know what is the conclusion of this.
If you are a secondary opponent, you must know about the thesis.
I am not opponent. Then how is my opponent?
That's okay.
Okay, leave it. So as audience, I should know what is the conclusion, what is the purpose of what is going on in the thesis. I should know. So move on.
So like this, third is
one thing before proceeding this one. As I shared earlier, it's not a criticism. Salman is a suggestion. We welcome from Jay also because it's our understanding to know more things about research, and we appreciate Fiona because she is doing alone. We are a number of guys here. We are working in groups, but she's the only person in this class who is doing alone. It's really a tough job for her to working without consultation with anyone. So I think we really appreciate her. But at the other end, we are giving you some suggestions that might be helpful for your thesis.
My point is simply follow this lecture, please continue.
okay. The next one is the third-party entities, which is also related to the realism. And the fourth one is the private firms. And article I again found this is the international firms related to the private firms. And stated of the international firms, so you can put in the private firm. You write it as the private firms. As a private firms here. Real article, actual article is like international firms. It's not a private firms. You collect the data from the below from the international firms and put it within down with the private firms. So how is it related private firms and international firms? You didn't mention something about that. You just copy and paste. The next question is map out several interests of companies in labeling and find out companies' perception of the easy to open label according to it. Why the companies are having the interest in the easy to open label and what how they benefited. It's first he described as a social responsibility. This is the main things which I checked. Neither or more maybe is a problem I didn't check till that private firms. Social responsibility is companies have a social responsibility to label the product and make it easy open label for the consumers. As they is told in his studies, for the most of the people is not able to easy to open every product. So they will make a label and also make it in that kind that easily open everyone, like older people, elder people, and the second option is again premium price. With easy to open label, the companies also gain the premium price, and with the easy to open label, they guide the confused consumer, which is confused among the products and which is a good and which one is a bad and which is in favor of me and which suits me. They also with the labeling differentiate the products. Labeling is they define that all the interest and some kind of types of why the company take interest in the easy to open label, that kind of beneficial to the company. And what the third question is, what are companies' attitude towards adoption to easy to open label for their product? We found nothing about that in literature review, just in empirical findings. And which is also about as company have a low knowledge about easy to open labeling because of consumer didn't have a complaint, so they don't have some kind of information about the easy to open labeling. So next part is the analysis part is not so impressive because the author did not critically analyze the variables in thematic way and didn't tell his credible or reliable study for his results and his findings. Methodology is a little bit interesting.
Okay.
The part of the study is educate. In this segment, author defined the qualitative research with the descriptive type in a thematic way. So I want to tell you descriptive type is a mixture of the qualitative and the quantitative studies, which I read and which have I, in my view, descriptive is the mixture or is a quasi-experimental methods also called to this descriptive research. And descriptive research is a mixture of the qualitative and quantitative. Thus, you just focus on the qualitative you mentioned. Selective descriptive research report, the deductive report is good enough, and how you told you will describe the inductive also and deductive also, and you said you selected deductive. Sampling and trustworthiness. About the sampling, you contact the 52 companies, and only 9 companies give the response. So the average of your contacted companies is very low, is 17%. And on the 9 company interviews, the research is basing on the 9 company interviews, which is I think is not that much credible for the implication. Once they selecting responding cause, they are once you said about the sampling, they are interesting in organization in holding large segment of the market. Also, the authors select the companies according to their packaging and designing, as soon as easy to open as well as hard. But we didn't found anything hard to open in all the research. You select the companies because they are holding a large segment of the market and is in to their packaging and designing of labeling, easy to open as well as hard to open. But you describe easy to open,
I
not
think
to.
there was some few lines that was continued discussion and you skipped.
Okay, you will show me in the article that I will read it again. The credibility of data is not trustworthy. Validity is something. In validity, you again say that you have selected this sample randomly.
Sorry?
You select that sample randomly. You say moreover, I aim to choose companies according to their